welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much that we just hit 1,000 subscribers. Yay! So we're out here filming outside for this video today because it's such a nice day and I thought it'd be a great time to explain how to wash your bird or bathe your bird or shower them. So that's Kiwi. So I'm going to be explaining methods of how to shower your bird, bathe your bird, dry your bird, and when it's time to wash them and when it's not. So Kiwi just got a good bath outside. It's right there, drying up in the sun. So there's two main ways to wash your bird. The first one is by giving them a little container full of water, shallow, and they get in it and they just kind of dip themselves in and wash themselves.
So as you can see, it's really obvious that this is Kiwi's preferred method of taking a bath. So as you can see, I filled a container wide enough for him to be able to sit in it. I mean, wider, never a problem. Just make sure it's not too small. And it's filled shallowly with like the water. It shouldn't go past his feet. And as you can see, he himself is just dealing with the bath. He's taking his bath on his own. He's getting pretty soaked, but it's okay because it's warm outside and the weather is nice, so he's not going to get sick in any way. And you can see that he really likes to get himself really soaked, and then he'll decide when it's time to get out of the bath and when he feels like he is all clean, and then you should just let him dry out in the sun. Also, your birds will look like little crackheads, so make sure you get a good picture and a good laugh at them.
And the second method is through a spray bottle where you spritz them above them and they'll just open their wings.
So the spray bottle was Teely's favorite method. You should get a little spray bottle like this and make sure that when you spray it, it's like a mist coming out. It shouldn't be shooting at them. The water should be filled with kind of lukewarm water. It shouldn't be too cold and it shouldn't be too hot and kept at a distance from them. And you can see Kiwi clearly doesn't like this method because he's not really spreading his wings or enjoying it, so this is not his type.
So keep in mind, if you're gonna bathe them outside, you have to make sure that it's sunny and it's warm, and if there's wind, it has to be warm wind, because if not, they can get sick getting some cool wind while they're wet, just like anybody else. And if you're bathing them inside, you want to make sure that the temperature is warm, and if you have natural sunlight coming in, that's even better. And if they just took a shower, it's even better to keep them in the bathroom where it's nice and humid and warm until they dry up a little bit. If they're really wet and it's cold outside, or this is during winter, some methods you can use to dry them up is wrapping a towel around them. This is something you have to get them used to because a lot of birds won't like it. The other one is through a blow dryer, and this one you have to keep at a certain distance at warm temperature, not hot. And you're gonna let them half dry off because you have to let a bird finish drying themselves off because they have to preen themselves. So they should be about half dry, and then the rest you should let them do it. That way they clean themselves, they coat their feathers with keratin, and then they'll dry really nice and soft and smell really good.
So this is a shower pole I got off of Amazon. It just suction sticks to the walls of your shower, and it's really great for taking showers with your bird. It's a really cute experience. I really enjoy it. It was only about like $20. Just make sure the water is warm, not too hot, not too cold before putting them in. So then I just close the door and let him enjoy a bit of the shower. Of course, I'll be joining him after. So today I'm joining him in the shower, but sometimes when he's being really noisy, it's a great way to just calm him down and leave him in the shower. As you can see, he has his eyes closed, he's really relaxed, he just really enjoys the steam of like the shower. So as you can see, he's a little bit wet here, so we're going to show you different methods of how to dry your bird after a shower so they stay warm and they dry well. So the first method, I have a small towel about his size. This is his towel. Make sure you have a towel dedicated just for them. And I wrap it around him and I just let it soak all the excess water. And it's also a nice way to keep him dry. Keep in mind, at first, birds are not really going to like this. It took a little bit of exposure therapy to get him to let me do this. And then he just kind of lets me wrap the towel around him. But then, you know, after I'm done rubbing the towel and getting some excess water off, he is going to just whip it off. He's looking like a rich celebrity here. Look at him, so posh. And the second he realizes I'm done doing what I need to, he takes it off. So afterwards, I'd probably just transfer him to a towel pole just for him to finish drying off while I get ready and do my own thing, my skincare, my hair, just everything I need to do, and he'll just wait for me there. I only leave him there just if I'm going to take a while longer in the shower, and if not, then I probably will dry him off in another method. Show you how to blow dry off your bird after a shower. So you're going to want to grab your blow dryer and put everything in the in-between setting. So make sure it's warm, make sure the air puffing out is in medium setting or the lowest one. And so when you're going to aim it at them, you're going to want to check with your other hand and put it up against your bird to see if it's too hot or if it's even reaching him at all, because the heat does have a distance where it reaches to. Every blow dryer is different, but just make sure to wave your hand and just do a little test. So I'm taking my hand and that's good. I can feel some heat, I can feel the wind blowing. It's not too strong, it's just enough to let them dry in warmth. So now that I'm blow drying him, I'm just making sure to blow below, to the side, and on top. Just get every area. Make sure to never blow directly in their face. That's not comfortable for them at all. And yeah, just blow dry them until they're half dry.
So you have to figure out which method of showering they like. So some birds prefer baths, some birds prefer showers. You can also buy a shower pole that they sell on Amazon, where you put your bird in the shower with you at a level where it's at your shoulder, so the water bounces off your shoulder and hits them, and a lot of times they really love it. Just make sure the shower isn't too hot, and a bird shouldn't be soaked every single day because they can get sick through that. So if you want to shower them or put them in the shower while you shower, just make sure that if they just got a full soaked bath, that they're just getting a little bit of drizzled on them and not like completely soaked. Also, birds don't need any soap or shampoo or anything like that. Don't use that with a bird. Just water is fine, and then they're gonna finish cleaning themselves when they preen themselves with the keratin coating that they have. So just don't use any chemicals on them. Try to always do this during the daytime so that they have time to dry off. They shouldn't be going to sleep wet, and they shouldn't be in a dark room while they're wet, because that's just gonna make them feel colder. You can even have a blanket that's a little bit warmed and wrap it around them if it's, let's say, winter time and they're cold. That's a really nice way to warm them up as well. So if a bird does get too cold while they're drying off, they will let you know. They're going to start shivering, they're going to start hiding. Just wrap them around a blanket, bring them somewhere warm immediately, especially if you're outside and the weather is unpredictable and it suddenly changes. I mean, right now Kiwi's good. He's been drying off this whole time on my dad's shoulder and he's doing great. So ideally, you should be doing this about once a week, you know, like getting a good bath off your bird. If your bird is the type who prefers to bathe like in a shallow bowl, they're just gonna have to kind of decide over kind of showering them. And a lot of them are gonna like to bathe in their water bowl, so that's just something you have to look out for. So yeah, that was the video on ways to shower your bird and how to. I hope this helped you guys. Let me know any questions below. Sorry for the informal video. There was just such a nice day today and Kiwi's just drying off, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to do this video and about this. So as usual, make sure to follow Kiwi on his Instagram, me on my Instagram, and us on our TikTok. Make sure to subscribe and follow us for our latest videos, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video or if it helped, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!